Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we are diving into one of the topics that some people like to whisper about but they won't say out loud. How do you know when a married woman is in love with another man? Deep, right? But let's be honest, it happens more often than people admit. So today I'm breaking down the clear sign without any judgment, just the real gist. Okay, so if you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we talk about everything: relationship, love, and all the juicy reality of life. All right, let's get into it. The first thing you notice is she's suddenly happier, but it's not because of her husband. You ever notice how some married women just start glowing out of nowhere? Like, sis, what's the secret? New skincare routine? No. New gym membership? Not really. Sometimes the reason behind that sudden happiness is new emotional connection. If a married woman starts feeling butterflies for another man, her whole mood changes. She's smiling at text, humming songs, and just seems lighter. But funny enough, it's not when she's with her husband. If her happiness is tied to someone outside her marriage, that's a sign. So the second one is she starts dressing up more, but not for her husband. Okay, let's talk about this one. Normally in marriage, a lot of women get comfortable, which is normal. But if suddenly madam is always looking extra fine, hair always done, nail always fresh, perfume on point, and it's not date night with her husband, then it's worth asking, who is she trying to impress? Now, before anybody says maybe she just wants to look good for herself, yes, that's possible, but let's be honest, when someone is in love, they want to look their best for that person. If she is suddenly investing in new lingeries, dressing up, and just caring a little too much about her appearance whenever she's going out, but not when she's at home, there might be another man in the mix. The third thing is she's constantly on her phone, not just on Instagram. You know how it is now. These days, people are glued to their phones, but there's a difference between casual strolling and the sneaky texting. If a married woman is always on her phone, laughing, smiling, and texting someone, but quickly switches screen when her husband walks in, something is up. If her phone is suddenly always on silent, she takes call in another room, or she doesn't let her husband near her messages, there's a high chance someone else is keeping her entertained. So the fourth thing is this: she is emotionally distant from her husband. One of the biggest signs that a married woman is emotionally checked out is when she stops engaging with her husband. No more deep conversations, no more late night talks, just vibes, and not the good kind. She used to care about his days, his feelings, their plans. Now everything is just okay, fine, or do whatever you want. She's physically present but mentally somewhere else or with someone else. So the fifth thing is this: she avoids physical intimacy. Let's not pretend. When a woman is in love, she wants to be close to that person. If a married woman is no longer interested in cuddling, kissing, or any form of intimacy with her husband, that's a big sign. It's not just about not being in the mood, it's about where her heart is. If she is emotionally and mentally invested in another man, then being physically close to her husband may feel wrong or even forced. So the sixth one is this: she finds reason to be away from home more often. Those work meetings that seems to happen more often than usual. The sudden urge to take a solo trip or spend time with girls all the time. Yeah, if a married woman starts avoiding home and looking for every opportunity to be out, it's possible she's spending that time with someone else. It's not about having a busy schedule, it's about choosing to be somewhere instead of home. Okay? So the seventh thing is this: she compares her husband to someone else a lot. Comparison is a red flag if a married woman keeps bringing up another man. Whether it's, oh, Tunde is so thoughtful, or I wish you were more like Femi. She's already emotionally invested elsewhere. It means she's noticing, things about another man that she wishes her husband had. If she's openly saying it, imagine how much more she's thinking about it. So the eighth one is this: she's defending a certain man way too much. When a woman has feeling for another man, she will defend him even when it's unnecessary. Maybe someone calls him a flirt and she's like, no, it's just friendly. Her husband says he doesn't trust him, and she gets offended. Sis, why are you fighting for this man like you are his lawyer? It's giving too much attachment. So the next one is she has a new best friend, and it's a man. Listen, friendships are great, but when a married woman suddenly has a new male bestie that she spent hours talking to, confiding in, and texting all day, there's a problem. If she's telling him things she won't tell her husband, running to him for comfort instead of her spouse, and prioritizing that bond, that's emotional cheating, if not full-blown love. The next one, which is the last one, our instinct is to talk to him first. Here's the ultimate sign: when something big happens, good or bad, who does she tell first? Her husband or him? If a woman is emotionally connected to another man, he becomes her person, the one she wants to share her joys, her pain, and her random thoughts with. And when the shift happens, love is already in the air. So there you have it: 10 clear signs that married women might be in love with another man. Now, this is not to say every little behavior means something is going on, but if multiple signs are there, well, let's just say where there's a smoke, there's fire. What do you guys think? Have you seen any of these signs in real life? Let's talk in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real talk. See you next time. Bye.